Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother and welcome to another Sonic Generations mod spotlight. This time around, we're not playing any sort of custom level or level mod or anything like that, but instead a character mod that a ton of you have requested. This one, however, has enough content that I think it merits its own video, so who are we playing as today? That is right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lucario mod, meaning we are playing as the Pokemon Lucario, an awesome one that is just ready to tear up the Sonic universe like he does the battlefield in Pokemon. And I've gotta say, from what I've seen of him, I haven't played as him like super extensively or anything, Lucario's animations and character model just look great in this. You would think throwing a Pokemon such as Lucario into the Sonic universe, he would look kind of janky and a little bit broken and stuff, but no, those animations are super smooth and the model is really well done, and we even have a classic model to go along with this Lucario modern model. But we're not into that yet, we will see that in just a little while. For now, let's play through Green Hill as Lucario. Control it, control it. What are you doing? Please, no, I just want to play the stage. There we go. And a little bit of something that I forgot to mention. I said at the very beginning of the video that we weren't going to be playing with any level mods, but that's not entirely true. I didn't mention that we have the White World Dynamic effect on. And that is more of a visual effect than anything, but it will affect every single level in the game. As you guys can see, the whole world behind us is white, and all of the world in front of us is white, but we're returning color to it as we run through it, which I think is such a cool effect, and one that, honestly, I'm a little bit surprised they didn't somehow implement in, like, normal Sonic Generations. Because in the overworld, before you actually play through any of the levels, every single one of them is just white and lifeless and colorless and stuff. And it's implied that you're returning life to them. After you complete the level or whatever, it turns colorful again, which is awesome, but... oh, whoa. Apparently it also makes that tunnel icy. But, you return life to them by completing the level, so you would think that as Sonic runs through them, he's returning life to them. So, you would think that playing through them, you would be able to return the color to them normally. And that's why I love this mod so much, because you are really just running through the white world and returning life to it. I think it's such an awesome visual effect. The only small, not really letdown, but thing that I wish was improved about it is that all the scenery in the background stays white no matter how far you travel in the level. And I suppose that's because we're just not close enough to it for the mod to recognize that, but that's alright. I think it is a very, very cool visual effect nonetheless, and so I really, really enjoy this mod. But along with that, we are still playing as Lucario, and I do have the Chaos Emeralds equipped, so if we can somehow manage to get ourselves 8 more rings in the next couple seconds, I'm going to show you something awesome about this mod that I think is really, really cool. Back on land, let's go ahead and hit Y and Mega Evolve. That's right, we are Mega Lucario, and we are flying through this stage. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Unfortunately, we are, once again, hit by that quite unfortunate ring cap that all our rings are going to drain throughout the level, but you can Mega Evolve in Sonic Generations as Lucario. If that's not cool, then I don't know what is, man. Oh my gosh. Mega Lucario is like one of my favorite Megas. He's just so dang cool, and I know that's a terrible, terrible reason to justify anything, but like, he just looks so powerful, and he looks so awesome, and the fact that he's this humanoid, intelligent creature, on top of the fact that he has a Mega Evolution, you gotta love him. You gotta love yourself some Mega Lucario, and some dynamic white world effect all together. There we go! We got ourselves an S rank on Green Hill, and there is a little bit of other content that goes along with the Lucario mod. First of all, I would like to show off to you guys, what level do we want to play? I don't know, Sky Sanctuary, I guess. Why not? Riolu! Aw, Riolu's adorable. This is one of the reasons I like, Lucario so much, actually, because Riolu is just this adorable little Pokemon. He's so cute, and he's so small, but he's got an attitude, man, and he is willing and ready to change himself to change the world. I don't know what I'm going on about. Apparently the white world effect still applies here, but it's not quite as obvious because the camera angles aren't quite as wide as they are in the modern levels. We'll keep it on for another level though, because there is some more content that I want to show off about the Lucario mod right after this that will not require us, but encourage us to turn the White World effect off. And I have not played Classic Sky Sanctuary in such a long time. I have no idea what this level is like, but that's okay. And, whoa, we can actually... Ah, dang it, I don't have the, I don't have Supersonic equipped on this skill set for Classic, so it looks like we're gonna have to go without seeing Mega Riolu this time around. But no, it's not actually Mega Riolu or anything like that. You don't evolve into a Lucario, although that'd be hilarious. Like, you change it to a normal Lucario. Oh my gosh. But no, Classic Sonic, or Riolu's Supersonic form, is just glowing Riolu, which is a little bit of a letdown, but it's no big deal. They could have gone the funny route and made you evolve into, like, a normal Lucario for a short amount of time, but that's not the path they chose, and I'm fine with it. It's still a really, really cool mod. And I've got to say, man, that tail flipping around does look a little bit silly because it's flying around in circles so fast. But I've got to say, these models are really, really well done. So kudos to the creators of these mods. You guys should go check them out. And if you haven't noticed yet, I have been crediting the creators of every single mod that I've used so far in the description down below. So if you're interested in checking out their channels, and a lot of them continually post Sonic Generations mod content or whatever, go ahead and do that down below. But yeah, here we are, Riolu. God, I wish I had the Supersonic skill set equipped. It's not that big of a deal, though. It's basically the same thing, except Riolu looks like he's all Super Saiyan and looks all adorable because he thinks he's powerful and stuff like that. Maybe I shouldn't be making fun of Riolu, though. Riolu could probably mess my day up a little bit if he wanted to. Oh, no. Dang it. See, I got a little bit hasty there, but that's alright. We get back our electric shield, and that's all that matters in life. About Lucario, when that Pokemon first came out back in, what was it, 4th gen Lucario came out, something like that, I thought it was so awesome. But I knew nothing about it because I had no idea how to get it back then. Of course, I was a plebeian, I didn't have the internet or anything like that. So it was up to me to figure out how to obtain a Lucario, and that was all fine and dandy. But in the meantime, I knew literally nothing about that Pokemon. I was like, whoa, this thing is so cool and mysterious, just, oh my gosh, he's so edgy and human-like, but looks powerful and stuff too. So I thought it was like a psychic fighting type or something like that, or maybe like a psychic steel type. I never would have expected the type that it actually is, but I don't know. For the longest time, I knew nothing about Lucario, and that was like one of the coolest things about it. I didn't know if it could talk like Mewtwo could, because they look kind of similar. I didn't know if they were similar in any other regards. I thought Lucario was like a super legendary Pokemon for the longest time, but alas, not exactly the case. But there we... Oh, I just realized the life counter up in the top right has changed as well. And there you go, Riolu. What rank did you get? An A rank. Awesome. What is up with your arms, dude? It's like sticking out the back of your head. Oh my god. You are not quite as cute as I remember you being. But anyway, content to go along with the Lucario mod, I'm going to go ahead and change the White World Shaders effect off real quick, because I don't feel like it would be appropriate for these next levels, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and the White World Shaders have been turned off, and that is because I feel like they're appropriate for levels where you're running through and returning color to the place, but not so much for boss fights. While Metal Sonic over here is the exact same as he was before, a couple of the rival fights in this game, well, 2 of the 3 of them, have been changed to fit the Lucario mantra. So, let's go see what good old Shadow the Hedgehog has turned into, if I can remember where he is. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I played the normal game that I don't remember where to go. But Shadow is somewhere... There he is. There's Shadow the Hedgehog, but you're not looking very hedgehogish today, Shadow. What is up with that? That's right. Back for more, Sonic? Guess you never learned your lesson. And Zoroark, your arms. Your arms right now, my friend. Oh my god, you're gonna start lifting some weights or just eating some more food or something, because those things are noodles and they are falling off your body. So Zoroark has some problems going on in his life right now. But we're gonna go ahead and battle him. That's right. Shadow has been replaced with this dark dude right here. Boom! boom. Ah, that is actually such a cool sight. Oh my gosh. Nothing could beat the original Sonic and Shadow in front of the moon like that. But this by itself is also something to be respected. So, who is the greater Pokemon? Let's find out. Is it Lucario or is it Zoroark? It's up to us to... Oh no, he clanged into us. I wanted those rings, man. Well, we can... I was going to say we can get these ones, but apparently that's not the case. Ah, and I didn't even finish the combo, but... You know what? No big deal. That's alright. Looks like we are up ahead right now. Is Lucario's base speed higher than Zoroark's? I really have no idea. I'm sure Mega Lucario's would be, but... Oh no, he actually got that one. Jeez. He is beating our butts right now. That's alright. We got the next one. I am absolutely sure of it. Coming up on this, let's drift tight around this corner. Well, we didn't even have to drift. It wasn't that tight of a corner. And let's grab this next one, man. We can almost get it. No, Zoroark, you are not faster than us. I refuse to accept it. Lucario is using that extreme speed right now. We got that priority. +2. You got nothing on us. Okay. Next one's right up there. We've got plenty of boost to go get it. And, whoa. What? Did I just go through it? What happened? I have no idea. I like how it still has the, shadow icon, even though it's Zoroark. But, I don't know. I guess they could have changed that. It's no big deal, really. But, Zoroark, get out of the way, man. You are not grabbing this orb. This is mine. And you, my friend... Sonic, power up, or Lucario, power up. It's time to Mega Evolve, and here we go. Let's smack ourselves some meteors, destroy those with that Aura Sphere, which kind of, looks like what's going on right now, and take this fool out. Oh my gosh, this is so silly, but it's kind of cool how, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool at least, that throughout the Pokemon generations, ever since Mewtwo had all his popularity, there has been like a humanoid, not really wolf, but just a humanoid Pokemon in general to signify or symbolize each generation. And Zoroark's an alright one. I like Lucario way, way more than Zoroark, though, especially since Lucario's a lot more useful in the meta, but that's all irrelevant. Look at him dancing around! Oh my god, he's like, oh yeah, I am so cool. Oh, that is ridiculous. But we beat Shadow the Hedgehog, or Shadow the Zoroark. Maybe that's his nickname or something. And we are moving on to the other rival battle of the game. That's right, Silver has been replaced as well. But by whom, you might ask? Well, let's find out if we can ever find the Silver battle. And I believe he's right up here. That's right, Silver is here, and Silver has been replaced by... Ooh, that's an even more powerful foe. Mewtwo himself.
This should be fun. Let's go, Sonic.
That's my Silver impression. And maybe Mewtwo has a great Silver impression too. But, oh, here we go. Facing off against Mewtwo, the king of Gen 1. One of the coolest Pokemon of all time. And I'm sorry in advance for any Lucario fans out there, but Mewtwo just wins it. Even though he broke his wrist in that animation there. Oh my god, that was silly. But here we go, facing off against Silver the Hedgehog. Or something. And this actually fits really well for Mewtwo. Maybe Zoroark's was a little bit off or something. I don't know. It probably wasn't the most fitting to have him overshadow. Although I suppose it kind of was, because he's like dark or whatever. But Mewtwo's is perfect because Silver has telekinetic powers and Mewtwo has telekinetic powers. And oh my god, the memories of Mewtwo as a kid. This thing right here. Watching him in, like, his power suit in the first movie or whatever that Giovanni gives to him, he was straight just rampaging. He would plow through Pokemon. He would destroy them, leave no trace, leave no hope, and certainly give no mercy. You gotta love Mewtwo, man. If you don't love Mewtwo, he is fitting to wreck your day, because this thing is just straight power. There's no other way to describe it. There is no way to describe Mewtwo aside from the fact that he is ruthlessly strong. Let's, dang it, I was gonna say homing attack that taxi and get a free hit in. But apparently Mewtwo is just not having it. I swear they must have upped the difficulty because we're facing off against this monster of a Pokemon right here. But, no big deal. Oh, man. Ah, ooh, that is gruesome. Ugh. It didn't feel so bad doing it to Silver, but now that we're facing off against something I actually care about, which is Mewtwo, seeing him bounce along the road like that is not the most pleasant image I've ever seen. But, nope, looks like we can't get him this time. Let's go ahead and quick step a couple times. out of the way of this psycho cut that he seems to be doing. Oh my gosh. And, ooh, we need some rings. We need some boost, actually. We just need some things in general if we want to destroy this thing. Who do you guys think would win? Lucario, Mewtwo, or Zoroark? And I know the decision seems very obvious to me. I'm gonna have to go with Mewtwo. Those telekinetic powers, man, ain't nothing gonna beat that. Ain't nothing gonna beat that, except a homing attack from Lucario. But that's not even a Pokemon move, man. You must be cheating or something. So we've hit him 3 times now, I believe. Does that? Yep, that's the end of it. And this is the last thing we have to do. He's gonna throw this big old ball of trash after us, and we just gotta boost out of the way, man. Come on. Oh, we don't have, like, any boost left. This could actually be pretty bad. Go! Homing attack him! Hurry! Boom! Right in the face! And it looks like Lucario is the victor of this battle. But that is it for the Lucario mod. That's pretty much all there is to show. You show Mega Lucario, you can show Riolu, and his supersonic form is basically just a glowing Riolu. So pretty much exactly the same as Super Classic Sonic. But, we've shown off Mega Lucario, we've shown off both versions of Lucario, and we've shown off the rival battles, Silver being replaced by Mewtwo, and Shadow being replaced by Zoroark. So, thank you all very much for watching this Sonic Generations Mod Spotlight. As always, leave suggestions in the comments down below. You guys suggested this one over and over and over, so I eventually had to get to it, and I was not disappointed. This is a really cool character mod. And somebody also, to the person who suggested the Dynamic White World mod, you also suggested the Gotta Go Fast mod alongside this. And don't worry, I do plan on showing that off sometime, but I actually have an idea for it that I think you will like. So, don't be disappointed, I will be showing it off in the future. But, once again, leave your suggestions down below for other mods you think I should tackle. Make sure to leave a rating if you enjoy the series, and I will be sure to continue with Sonic Generations mods. Thank you all very much once again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.